This is demonstration of simplified device onboarding and provisioning using the Edge Manageability Framework, EMF. In the first part of this demo, we will showcase the command line-driven automated provisioning and onboarding of multiple Edge nodes. First step involves deploying the EMF on cloud or on-premises and creating a tenant, regions, and sites desirable for the Edge deployments. Customer can also upload the remote access SSH keys for accessing the Edge nodes once they are provisioned. This is done using the EMF UI. No Edge nodes are currently on board. Next, the customer proceeds to the command line interface to initiate the pre-flight process, which generates a pre-registration template file. In this file, the customer inputs the device information for all Edge nodes to be on board. The device information includes the device serial number, UUID, the operating system to be installed on the Edge device, site information, and security opt-in features such as secure boot and full disk encryption. In future, we plan to extend this functionality to include Kubernetes and vPro/AMT activation. The pre-flight tool also does the verification of the user-created file. Using the EMF user credential, the customer runs the pre-registration tool. This step pre-registers the devices with EM, signaling the user intent to start the onboarding and provisioning process once the devices are detected on the network. In version 3.0, the bulk pre-registration tool released as part of EMF. In future release, we plan to integrate it as part of the EMF command line interface. In earlier releases, customer had to enter the Edge nodes information one by one. However, with the tool, several Edge nodes are registered in a single command as visible on the UI. Note the target operating system field will be updated automatically once each Edge node is successfully provisioned. As an example, let's examine a pre-registered Edge node that is powered on within the network. The following steps will demonstrate the device booting, installing the target operating system, and activating the Edge node to be managed by the EMF. You can observe the various stages of onboarding and provisioning being completed, with the status updates being reflected in real time on the UI. Once the Edge node is ready, the customer can use the SSH key configured during pre-registration to remotely log into the Edge node. This concludes the first part of the demo. Now we will showcase the EMF UI automated provisioning and onboarding of multiple Edge nodes. The pre-registration steps using the EMF UI is typically employed by customers when onboarding one or a few Edge nodes. One of the key enhancements in the EMF 3.0 release is the significant reduction in the number of clicks and the dependency on the user interface for customers to onboard and provision Edge nodes. Hit the register button on host page and fill up the basic details. Ensure to enable automatic provisioning using the toggle button. Note that you can also register multiple Edge devices with this new version of the orchestrator. Create one row for each host to onboard. Let's now resume the provisioning of our device. Select the site details on our next step. Then, one of the available operating systems can be chosen to install on the host. Security features can be opted in here as well if the chosen OS profile supports it. Optionally add labels to the host on the next step. One can add a pre-registered public key to the host if remote access to the Edge node is desirable. The host is now registered. Whenever the host is powered on and connected, it should be provisioned automatically. Changes have been made to the OS Profiles admin page. Only for EMTOS Profile, it is possible to see the list of the packages that are part of the distribution. These info are available through the OS Detail page.